Hello, this is the Captain Paxo with some Dark Souls 3 Duels, and I think I was going to call this something like Dragon Duels because I'm being a dragon, but I think a more apt name would be A Dragon's Descent into Madness, because this was infuriating. Because the dragon has very, very low defense, and the claws have very, very low damage and range and no hyper armor. And not even the dragon torso stone really increases the damage by all that much. I mean, it helps, yeah, but doesn't really do a good enough job compared to, you know, the weapons that my opponents are using and the armor that they're using, you know. And you're going to see this build changing up quite a lot because, like I said, it was maddening. So start off with some White Dragon Breath, some Fire Surge, and some Force. I end up removing the Force, and then I end up removing the Fire Surge and the White Dragon Breath entirely to give me as much vigor and as much dexterity as possible. Because right now, that's got to be annoying when that happens. Having someone rate your message and then that heals you. I don't know why they decided that was like such a fantastic feature. I would have thought that giving the player an ember would be much better. And you can see this guy's a little bit concerned about me healing on him now because he uses the Lloyd's Talisman. But it's like, I didn't have any control over that, you know. Anyway, so yeah, I'm starting off with raw mannequin claw. Do not recommend. It has an AR of something like 202. It doesn't. Most weapons have an AR of at least 400. Raw claws get just over 200. It's stupid. So I tried pumping 40 dexterity and making them sharp, and then that got me not even 300. I had to put on the Flynn's ring to get over 300. It's absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, like I said, I've taken off Force now, put more points into Vigor. It's like, I have 50 Vigor, I've got my Ember form, and I end up with sharp or skilled claws with 40 dexterity and the Flynn ring. And, well, spoiler alert, I only managed to win one fight. There's a lot of fights that I didn't show because I just died horrifically. There was nothing interesting in them whatsoever. And, yeah, like, just wasn't really that fun. Now, mind you, I wasn't really playing the dragon all that effectively, I know, but it was quite frustrating to just have them do like a quarter of my health and then for me to not even do a tenth of theirs. You know, like if this guy hits me, yeah, that's like about a fifth of my health gone in a single hit. I hit him in a second. There, 98 damage. Yeah, that's like tenth of his health, maybe even less, because that was a double hit. So it's like, I've got no damage output whatsoever. And even, like I said, even if I used the Dragon Torso Stone, which I should have, there's another 2 hits, and now I've only got 1 hit left. He killed me in 4 hits, because he was probably using Leo Ring. But that's besides the point. He played the pickaxe pretty well, and I played the dragon pretty badly. I've never used the pickaxe. Not in Dark Souls 3, not in Dark Souls 1. I should really do that, because it's a really strong weapon. At least it was in Dark Souls 1. Oh. Yeah, that happens from time to time, I guess. But he's pretty cool. It lets me heal up. I'm kind of just wanting to fight, because I really don't care. You know, at this point I'm like, it doesn't matter if I'm on full health or not, you're still gonna kill me. But we continue the fight, and look at the damage trade on that. I can't even see the damage that I've done to his health bar. And yet, mine, he needs like, what, 3 more hits on me? If it's a thrust. If it's like a, his heavy attack, he can probably do it in 2. It's just kind of ridiculous. White Dragon Breath misses because that's what it does. Trying the Dragon Headstone doesn't really do much. He trades because he can trade, because he's got hyper armor and a lot of damage. And I've got no hyper armor, very little damage and very little defense. You know? Really not sure what to do here, because what can I do? You know? He's got a really strong weapon, really good armor, or just armor in general, because any armor is more useful than the dragon armor. I say dragon armor, it's the scales, I guess, I don't know. But yeah, so I'm playing really tentatively here, really trying not to get hit, doing a lot of evasive stuff. He almost traded with me right there. If he'd caught the hyper armor frames, then it would have been all over, you know. But it's going to be all over in a minute anyway, because he's put on a bow, he's fat rolling it now, and he's just going to chip away at me because I can't do anything, because I'm a bloody dragon with claws, raw claws. There's nothing I can do. Well, there's probably a million things I could have done. But it's like, I don't have the intelligence or attunement to spam White Dragon Breath, which is by far my most dangerous attack. Well, that and the Twinkling Torso Stone. But neither of those hit all that often. It's really hard to hit anyone with the Dragon Torso Stone, but it does do a lot of damage, and it pancakes them. But like I said, it's really, really hard to hit anyone with it. And I've got freaking fire claws now, because I'm a dragon. I'm putting my claws on fire because I need some sort of I need some sort of damage output, and it's still within the realm of dragon, I guess. But I don't know. Still not doing all that much damage. I mean, I tickle this person in comparison to the damage he does to me. He's got bleed as well, which dragons aren't too fond of. Don't know why he tried the neck swipe there. That thing never hits. But then I can't punish because it's a mixture of me being bad and the claws not really having great range. And sometimes the claws don't even have that great speed, even though they're like really light weapons, you know, they're meant to be really fast. Yeah, that White Dragon Breath was a little bit out of range. If I had actually... Oh, yeah, not gonna happen. Run up and parry. No. Probably could have hit the parry button a second time, but I don't know. And this guy's got a curved greatsword. So I'm gonna lose. Because like I said, I lose all of these apart from one. And the only reason I win that is because the guy has no health. Oh, that's laggy. Well, this guy's got quite an interesting setup. He's dual wielding with the curved greatsword and the scimitar. He's using the whip, and he's doing it really, really well. He's just not really allowing me to do a whole heck of a lot. 76 damage. Fuck me. Like, really? I have charcoal pine resin on, and he's just not gonna let me. Oh, that laggy again. He's not gonna let me do anything. Most of these people, I don't even take off a quarter of their health, which is just actually ridiculous. And he's kind of hoverboarding there a little bit. Yeah, he's not gonna let me do that. Was that just me, or did that look like a katana running attack as opposed to a curved sword running attack? I don't know. I'll have to go back and check that, because when I was playing it looked like a katana running attack, and when right now I thought it was a katana runner's attack, but it might have just been a bit of lag on the modeling. Could have been. This guy's using the Drake Blood greatsword, I think, which gives me a little bit more of an advantage. Yeah, that is the Drake Blood. Yay! I have a slight advantage, but he's already taken off half of my health, and I haven't even taken off 20% of his. Oh, I'm getting him in stun lock. Woo! Hooray! I've nearly taken off a quarter of his health. For it to be an achievement to take off like a quarter of someone's health off. Oh yes! Best part about the Dragon Torso Stone: instant guard break. Is it an instant guard break? It's a really strong guard break. If you block that, it does a ton of stamina damage. It's brilliant. I was really happy with that. I've almost taken off half his health. This is the best fight ever. Oh, I'm dead now. That's the closest fight I've had. Oh no, that was a Flamberge. Oh. Goddamn. Yulm's Great Machete. Yeah. Ton of hyper armor, great range, and phenomenal damage. I don't stand a chance. And he's also using that, which I know what it looks like, so I can try and hit him out of it. 113 damage. That's quite a decent amount. This guy mustn't have like a huge... Oh, I had the Dragon Torso Stone on. That's why. Okay. And I keep trying to flatten him with that attack, but it's not gonna happen. Oh, yeah. Look at the range on that. And, oh, almost KO. Thank God that weapon doesn't have a 2-hit guarantee, huh? Because I would have been dead right there. It's just... Oh, and phantom range. Dragon Man doesn't have a lot of health. Well, he has a lot of health, he just doesn't have a lot of, like, defense, which I've been trying to remedy by putting points into, vitality. Like, I end up with 50 vigor and, like, 24 vitality, and it's still, like, ridiculously low, like, defense. God damn, I should have responded to that a bit sooner. But now I've got, like, 10 health. I've got no chance. Like, the amount of health I've got left is the amount of health that I've taken off him. And he just hits R1 a couple of times, and it's all over. I could have played that last bit a bit better, you know, just waited for him to drain all of his stamina. But he probably wouldn't have. He probably would have just hit the R1 twice and then rolled away. You know, he wouldn't have consumed all of his stamina trying to kill me. Or maybe he would have, because, you know, the health advantage was ridiculous. Even if I had completed like a 2-hit combo with the L1s, health advantage is just ridiculous. And here we go again, 2 hits, that's like 2/5 off my health. And this is where I've got like 50 vigor and 24 vitality and 40 dexterity. And it's gained me like what, 1 extra hit. I can get hit 1 more time. He just sort of stands out of the range of that. No need to like do anything there, I guess. Oh, I clip him on his roll with the rolling attacks with the claws, like the rolling L1. You want to unlock, but not that it matters because he's got a claymore. And, like, good armor, as most people do. It's a bit depressing. Is this the guy? This might be the guy using, well, what is that? It's an interesting weapon. It's like the bloody, oh, what is it called? Can't remember. All of his soul mass fire off at once, which either that was a mistake or he doesn't know how to split the soul mass, which is a pretty cool technique. Roll through that fire. I can't remember what this weapon is called. That's pretty frustrating. And look how much health I'm taking off. I might actually win this. Holy shit. He doesn't have a lot of life. But I don't have a lot of life either. So this guy is... Oh god, that's not a smart idea. This guy has got a similar build to me in the fact that neither of us can take a lot of hit, but also, like, neither of us do, like, tremendous damage. I win! Hooray! My first victory. And my last. That's depressing to think about, isn't it? I won because my opponent had no health. Or defense. Because I don't think he was wearing a helmet. And maybe he wasn't wearing, like, gauntlets either. Because that will drain your defense like crazy because of how armor works in this game. Which I don't particularly agree with, how armor works in this game. Because I want my full fashion swords. I don't want to have to wear a helmet because it gives me a crazy boom to defense. Because if I don't, then I'm at quite a sore disadvantage, you know. But whatever, you know, it's not like it matters too much. I just like my fashion souls. As do a lot of people. But anyway, back at it. This guy's got the, oh, what is that weapon? I am forgetting all of the weapon names today. This is really, really bad. But I think this might be the last fight. Yeah, this is the last fight, and at this point I'm like, I have a win! One win! That's all I need. All I want is just one win, and I have that one win, so when I lose, it's kind of like, okay, well, I got my win. I don't really mind too badly. But yeah, dragon. Not a lot of defense whatsoever. They can be killed very, very quickly because of how armor works in this game. You have a full set of armor, you have really good defense. You don't have a full set of armor, you have meh defense. You have no armor whatsoever, you have terrible defense. I mean, that should be a given, yes, but like, I guess it goes back to why I don't really like armor in this game, which is that, like, you need to be wearing a full set of armor in order to have any sort of advantage. Even if you're wearing the heaviest armor, it doesn't really matter as long as you're wearing some armor. But anyway, I'm rambling. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time.